we have with us Philippine Medical Association President, Dr. Benito Atienza. Dr. Atienza, good morning.
Good morning. Magandang umaga sa iyo, Karen.
All right, let's talk about the recommendations of the Philippine Medical Association for the vaccination of the 5 to 11-year-olds.
Yes, we suggested that there will be a next National Vaccination Day. In fact, we are the one, the Philippine Medical Association is the one who suggested the first National Vaccination days last November and December, and during that days we were able to vaccinate 2.7 million in November in the first day, and that was the fourth highest number of a single day vaccination all over the world. Nagport tayo from China, US, and India. And this time we have a special day for our children because we need more TLC kasi the children needs tender loving care during the vaccination, and we want that the vaccination site will have a conducive for children, free-flowing air, those areas with playground, or sana maglagay tayo ng information videos for the children para hindi mainip sila, and we need the parents accompany their children actually, and away from their work, they need to be there personally kasi we have many requirements for children, similar to the clinical protocols and national ethics guidelines. The 7-year and above need consent and assent, but while below 7 years old need consent only, and these are needed in the vaccination days, and we need them to be complacent. We need them to be there at the vaccination day na walang iisipin kundi yung bakuna, and what they will do before and after the vaccination, especially during their 15-minute post-vaccination assessment.
And Dr. Atienza, you are suggesting another National Vaccination Day, but this time centered only for 5 to 11-year-olds?
Yes.
And have you done the numbers? If it's a National Vaccination Day for 5 to 11-year-olds, do you believe that there will be many more who will be vaccinated that day?
Yes, because actually, sa kalina sinabi ko kanina, the parents should be away from work, and they can accompany their children to the vaccination site. And this time, we don't know how many children they will belong to 5 to 11 in their household. Kasi while after vaccination, they need to monitor their children pa for 24 to 48 hours kasi some of the minor complications of vaccination, the pain on the site of the vaccination sa arm, pwede silang may headache, pwede silang magkaroon ng fatigue, and most importantly, dapat hydrated sila after vaccination. And this must be gagawin ng mga parents, bantayan ng kanilang mga anak after vaccination. And before vaccination, the children must know about vaccination. The parents and the community should teach the children para hindi magkaroon ng agam-agam the hesitancy of the parents for their children to be vaccinated.
Maganda punto po ninyo, no? Kasi kapag ang magulang hindi naka-off mula sa trabaho, syempre hindi niya sasamahan yung anak niya.
Yes.
Ang prioridad niya, kumita.
Yes. Especially, we can make the vaccination day Sabado para walang klase, or kahit online, walang klase mga bata. Then another thing is there are so many things, requirement during the vaccination day, and I will read this.
Sure.
Child should be accompanied by their parents or guardian. Proofs of relationship. Baka mamaya ay magdala, hindi niya parent or guardian lang. Valid ID for the children with picture. uh, valid ID of the parents or guardian, medical certificate with comorbidities. What are the comorbidities that need medical certification? Medical complexity, those children with genetic condition, neurologic conditions, metabolic endocrine diseases, the cardiovascular diseases, obesity, yung immune diseases like HIV, others, those who had history of tuberculosis, chronic respiratory diseases, the renal diseases, hepatobiliary diseases, immunocompromised state due to treatment. Ito yung mga kinichemotherapy ng mga bata na may mga cancer. And these children should have a medical certificate from their doctor. Then another thing, if guardian naman yung kasama nila, they should have special power of attorney. Is the best proof of filiation of the minor. Ganon.
Are you saying, teka, special power of attorney, pero not necessarily, dapat notarized?
Notarized.
Wow.
If not available yung special power, unauthorized authorization from the barangay, like that, or affidavit from parent.
So isang paglilinaw, it means, yung mga mothers na nakikinig, hindi nyo pwedeng utusan ang yaya nyo na dalhin sa vaccination site ang anak. Cannot be, right?
Yes.
Or even ask your friend to do it, or ask your sister to do it, or ask a tita to do it, or a tito to do it. If they do it, you need a special power of attorney that's notarized.
Yes.
Pero kahit yaya, pwede na ang special power of attorney with notarization.
If not notarized authorization, barangay, written affidavit from parent or to the barangay certification. From the barangay. Dapat kilala nila yung guardian through to the barangay. Kilala nila. Kaya it's tedious kasi we need to do this specifically to avoid the what happened in Dengbaksya, like that. All the priorities regarding sa ethics and guidelines for children.
So one thing is clear. If you want to make your life simpler, it has to be the parent. Simple.
Yes.
Yun
Kasi
talaga.
ID lang pakikita, tsaka birth certificate ng bata, like that.
Wait, dapat magdala pa ng birth certificate?
Yes.
You didn't say that a while ago.
Hindi, yung basic lang po.
So
Yung
you
basic
don't
lang
need
is
a birth
the
certificate.
parent should be accompanied by a guardian. Dapat may valid ID of the child with picture.
So it could be a school ID.
Yes.
So not a birth certificate.
Yes.
No, yes or no? No need
Yes,
for
ang best evidence lang is the copy of the certificate of birth. Yun na yung best
Meron.
Meron din.
But wait, is it necessary or not? Because the reason I'm asking, marami tayong mga kababayan na maghihirap. Yung iba na sunugan. Yung iba po, hindi nakuha ang birth certificate ng anak. Are you telling me they need that to get vaccinated? Isn't that a bit too much?
No, there's a second ID with parent and names. Authenticated medical certificate of the child bearing the name of the parent issued by the DOH, a baptismal certificate. There are many other secondary ID, school ID or records, PhilHealth, security, SSS, barangay certification, solo parent identification card from the city or municipal, social welfare development. Other that you can bring kung may PWD ID of the child.
Because this works very well. This works very well, these requirements for those, this works very well, of course, for the middle class and the lower middle class. But this does not help the very poor Filipinos, let's say indigents. Sobrang hirap. Walang kahit anong papeles, walang kahit anong ID. Dapat mas pinasimple ang requirements. Bakit natin pakikirapan?
Yes, that's why they need to coordinate with their barangay. to
At yung
give
barangay, yun na lang ang
yung magbibigay ng
magpipirma ng
certification. Yes.
pagpapatunay. Anak talaga niya ito.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. With all those comorbidities you've mentioned, it's important to note that it does not mean that if you have these illnesses or condition, it's dangerous for you to be vaccinated. You can and should be
Yes.
vaccinated, correct?
Yes.
Oo. Meron lang po bang kondisyon sa bata na hindi siya pwede magpabakuna?
That's why they need to have a certification, authorization from their doctors or a pediatrician or any from the hospital.
Okay. Anything you'd like to add, Dr. Atienza?
The important thing here is that during the vaccination day, the doctor will be there for their initial screening. Before the screening, they should present the documents, then screening, then there will be the actual vaccination. And after vaccination, there will be a 15-minute post-vaccination assessment. And there will be another doctor or medical frontliner that will explain what to do, what they will do during and after the vaccination, especially pag nilagnat, they should give them the paracetamol. That's why we need weighing scale in different vaccination sites. Kasi the paracetamol to be given to them will depend on the weight.
All right. On that note, Dr. Benito Atienza, thank you so much for joining me today, sir.
Thank you.